Perfect.
Okay, so let us start.
The first time I masturbated, I mean, I might have been a late bloomer, but I was maybe 16, maybe as old as 17. And I was reading a kind of spicy, a novel with some spicy bits. And started to feel funny downstairs and didn't really know what I was doing. This is all before the internet, and here I was in, Bible Belt, Texas, and that wasn't a thing that you learned. So it was kind of left to me to muck about and try and do some things, and ultimately it was kind of disappointing. So I don't know, I messed about for about 15 minutes and literally gave up.
Do you remember the book?
I do. It was the Clan of the Cave Bear books.
Ah, yeah, that's a good choice.
I don't know, once or twice a week, maybe. I'm very lucky in that my husband loves to watch me masturbate, and so that's a thing that we will do instead of, while a television show is on commercial. Is like I'll just masturbate on the couch and give him a little show. So I do a lot of partnered masturbation too, but when you're just talking to me solo, it's maybe once or twice a week. I put on my lab coat and my glasses with the tape in the middle, and I say to myself, I'm going to go masturbate. No, but seriously, I don't know why that word stuck for me, but that's generally what I call it. If I'm going to use some sort of euphemism, I use jacking off. Even for my own equipment. I don't know, that's what works for me. I mean, I first had an orgasm the first time I had penetrative sex. So I had just gotten to college. It was literally my second day of college. I wasted no time. Found myself a likely gentleman who was a very kind and conscientious gentleman who kind of walked me through the steps. He had more experience than I did and was a great lover. And I had my first orgasm for the first time, and almost immediately my brain goes, oh yeah, no, I can do that. But probably my strongest orgasms come when I'm just in bed with myself and my fingers and my imagination. That's when I get the strongest orgasms. Although lately I have this toy that is kind of one of those suction things that attaches directly to your clit, and that has been mind-blowing in the strength of the orgasms it gives me. It's hard to pick one fantasy. I mostly fantasize about things that I cannot, have not, or should not do. So I guess if there was one fantasy that comes to me over and over, mostly what I think about is guy-on-guy sex. That tends to be a lot of, and in this, I'm also a guy. So I'm one of the guys at the gay sauna doing gay sex things. Or something of that ilk. So yeah, mostly I fantasize about fantasy things for me. Sometimes it can get as weird as because I'm way into bondage, tentacles and plants growing to restrain you and then being trapped in this restraint forever because the tree has now grown up around you, that sort of thing. I don't know, it gets weird in my head. It's never silly to do things that make you feel loved. But masturbating and being accepting of the sensations that are coming through my body and the pleasure that I'm giving myself, that's just as much self-love as anything else. And feeling guilty about making yourself feel good, if you're not, disregarding other obligations that you're having or something like that, if it's not dysfunctional, self-love is a beautiful thing. And, find your time and your place and fucking go for it.